Tony Butler with BRMB Sport. In tonight's show, John Fereday talks about the growth of Schoolboy Scrambling, with the England Rugby Union team to meet Wales, my comment, and soccer's tonight's talking point, plus the day's racing results and other news. But first, West Mercia Youth Auto Club, and he's going to talk about scrambling, Schoolboy Scrambling this is. John, what's it all about?
Well, it is motorcycle scrambling, run for schoolboys aged 7 to 17.
Now, I know that this has been going on for, what, a couple of years, is it?
No, longer than that. About 10 years it started first.
It's really blossomed in the past couple of 3 years,
yes,
is that so?
Yes, really going very high now in the last few years.
Yeah, now, 7. This is a bit young, John.
Well, the bikes are scaled down smaller wheels and use 50cc engines.
These are for the 7-year-olds 50cc engines?
That's right.
Well, what the age group is 7 to, what did you say, 17?
17, yes.
Yeah, well, what do the bigger lads use?
They use 125s if it's foreign machines, but they can use up to 200cc if it's a British machine.
Yeah, they can use 125s up to 200cc if it's a British machine.
Right, yes.
Well, not many of those about, are there?
No, not many now, no.
No. What sort of bikes do they ride? What makes?
Well, mostly foreign bikes, Suzuki's, Yamahas, few Montesas, not many, and bikes such as that.
Yes,
mostly
yes.
Baltacos, they ride, Spanish Baltacos.
Yeah. What about the risks involved? Because, I mean, even the 50cc machines, and certainly the 100cc machines, can do 50, 60 miles an hour, can't they?
Yes, yes.
Any accidents? Serious accidents?
No serious accidents to date, to my knowledge. Few bumps and bruises, but it's dangerous to cross the road for children today, and there's no more danger in this than crossing the road. It's properly organised, that is. Yeah,
now this is a good point, because, I mean, first of all, the kids that ride, I presume the parents buy the bikes and put them together, obviously.
That's right, yes.
Yeah. Are there classes, age classes, you know, 7 to 9s or...?
No, there's 7 to 11, which is junior class.
Yeah, and they ride the 50cc's?
Up to 100cc.
Up to 100cc?
50 to 100cc.
Oh, well, they'll do 60, 70 miles an hour.
Yes.
Blimey, I'm not sure I'd like a kid of mine careering around at 100 mile an hour or something like that on one of these machines, John.
No problems at all.
No problems. The parents, do they involve themselves in this?
Oh, very much so, yes. It's no good a parent bringing his lad along to ride and being expecting to sit in the car. He must pull his weight and give hand marshalling or anything he can do.
How many members have you got in your club?
Well, we only started the club last August and we got 45 members already.
45 members.
But we get riders to come from all over the country as well to ride, so we get more entries at the meeting than we do, as well as our own members.
Well, how many clubs and riders would you say are in the country, junior riders? This is 7 to 9, or 7 to 11, as you said.
Yes, well, 7 to 11, I wouldn't know how many riders there was of that age, but I should say there's a minimum of at least 1,500 riders in the country, probably 2,000.
For these youngsters?
With different clubs.
Now, this is a good point, John, because was this junior scrambling formed so that Britain could at least have a champion, a world champion? Because, let's face it, we've had a bit of a lean spell since the days of Jeff Smith, haven't we?
Yeah, very true, very true. Yes, I should think that in the future, with the amount of riders we've got in the country, the amount of events they ride in, they continue from schoolboy scrambling on to senior scrambling, and with the amount of riding they do, there should be a good rider.
You think it's a good stepping stone?
Oh, definitely,
now,
yes.
Now, of course, we've got a national 125 champion now, haven't we? Brian Wade.
Right, yes.
Well, I mean, he's riding the same sort of bikes as these kids are riding.
Oh, yes, exactly, yes. Same machines, yes, virtually.
Well, does this mean, then, that the national 125 championship is a little bit of a joke?
Oh, no, it's not a joke. Not at all, no. If you've ever ridden a 125 machine, you'll see there's no joke about it. They're very fast, very fast. But I think you'll find that the 125 class is not as serious possibly as a 250cc championship or the 500cc world championship.
Do you think
most riders will go for a 250 or 500cc when they transfer from junior to senior.
Now, John, your club, the West Mercia Auto Club, you've got a big event coming off in the next few days.
Well, yes, the first meeting is the 24th of this month at Stairport. And
that's a Sunday?
That's right, yes. It'll be our first meeting, one of 15 which we hope to run this year.
You're running 15 meetings, are you, throughout the season?
Yes, one every fortnight.
How many entries will you have for this, do you think?
Well, this is hard to say with the first meeting, but we hope to have 60 or 70 riders with a bit of luck.
And they come from all over the country?
All over
do
the
they?
country, yes.
Do you get any sort of sponsorship in this at all?
No, no sponsorship at all. No money involved at all.
Do you give prize money to the lads?
No prize money. They get approximately 8 rides in an afternoon, and you get an overall winner in each class. You've got 4 classes, which are junior, intermediate, senior, and expert. 8
rides in an afternoon?
Yes, 8 races, plus practice.
So a 7-year-old, then how many outings would he have in an afternoon?
You get the same, 8 races, plus 2.
It's a bit gruelling for him. How long's the course?
Well, they vary. Some as long as they have rode some at Gloucester and Maysmore in Gloucester, which must be a mile round.
Good Lord.
There are smaller ones, of course.
That's going a bit, John, isn't it? What about fatigue and things like this? They don't seem to mind, I suppose.
Well, they keep going, and if it was light all night, they'd keep going. The lads are that keen.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. Do they use these are petrol engines they use in these boats?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, they don't use menthol or anything ridiculous like this?
No, just petrol, yes.
Yeah,
petrol engines.
Yeah. What would you say it would cost a youngster to start in this particular sport, or his father, I'd better say?
Well, it could cost as little as £50 to £60 for a second-hand bike. But
50 to £60?
But it could pay as much as £560 for a new Yamaha.
Well, £50 to £60 to get started in Schoolboy Scrambling.
Yeah.
Well, John Fereday, thank you very much for joining us. I sincerely hope your venture goes with a bang and you don't have any accidents or too many hazards on the course.
Thank you.
I shouldn't fancy riding round, mind you, at, 8? What is it, 8 races?
8 races, yes.
Oh, can't be bad. Greyhound racing...
Well, Mark, that was a nice bit of practice there. How long have you actually been riding this machine?
About 4 months.
And how old were you when you started?
I was 9, I came there. And we joined the club on this one Wednesday night. We went up.
Which club is this?
So West Mercia Youth Auto Club.
And I believe you're one of the youngest riders in the district, perhaps in the Midlands, is this right?
Yes.
What class of machine do you ride?
Junior, up 200cc.
What type of machine? Is it a British or Japanese or what?
Japanese, Yamaha.
How old do you have to be before you can go upper class?
It's 7 to 11 in the juniors and then 11 to 13 in the intermediate.
And how are you doing so far?
I've got 2 trophies, 2nd and 3rd.
2 trophies out of how many races?
About 4.
About 4 races. Have you raced at the same circuit or do you move about the Midlands a little bit?
Move about the Midlands.
What's your favourite circuit?
Maysmore in Gloucester.
Do you ride on the same circuit as the 500cc's and 750cc machines?
No.
You have a small junior circuit, do you?
Yeah.
What sort of courses are they? Are they very steep or...?
There's some flat courses and some bumpy courses.
Do you prefer a bumpy course or do you like it flat and fast?
Flat and fast.
How much practice do you get in?
About 2 times a week.
Twice a week? I think you're quite lucky in having an area of ground where you can get around, can't you?
Yeah.
What sort of bike do you call it? It is a scramble bike, is it?
Yeah.
It's not a trials bike?
No, scramble.
Do you like trialling at all? Do you like to watch it?
Yeah, my dad used to do it and I used to watch him. And I do it on the push bike with my friends.
Oh, so this is where you got it from, was it? The idea of scrambling?
Yeah.
Did you have the bike for a birthday present?
I did it for Christmas.
No, it's quite a nice looking machine. Twin plugs, twin cylinder, is it?
Yeah, 100cc.
So 100cc?
Yeah.
How fast do you reckon you can go on it?
About 50 miles an hour.
Do you get any feeling of speed or do you just hang on?
I just hang on.
What about falling off? Have you ever fallen off?
Yeah, I've lost count how many times I fell off.
No. When you've fallen off, has it lost you the race or something?
No. I've never been lost when I fell off.
You mentioned your motorcycle club. Do you have a regular club night that you go along to?
Yeah, it's on a Tuesday night at Blackheath Ex-Servicemen's Club.
And what sort of things do you do at this club?
Talk about motorbikes. We have drinks and listen to the meeting.
You have drinks? You don't drink a pint of beer, do you?
No, we have shandy and things.
Now, is there any one particular person that you base your style upon?
Roger Di Costa, there's 500cc world champion.
And good luck to Mark Fereday for the future. I wouldn't mind having a go at scrambling either, but it'll have to be an ordinary bike for me for now.